Today, I'll review one of the big stock gainers from the terror regarding the Ebola outbreak. The company is called Allied Healthcare Products, a Nasdaq-traded ticker that was practically unknown. The company was scarcely traded for months until Friday, October 10th, when it suddenly exploded on the charts, registering a share volume of over 3.9 million. Less than a full week later, on October 16th, the company doubled that amount. As a comparison to these figures, the average stock volumes have been around 500,000 shares. Now, I'm sure if you're here, you basically know that this happened because of the so-called Ebola stocks. They've been getting a lot of exposure lately, namely two who have emerged as heavy hitters. Those are AHPI and of course Lakeland Industries, which is the biggest winner from the whole ordeal. Those two have experienced highly volatile swings in the last week or so. Allied Healthcare isn't really an Ebola stock, but if for good or bad, it has become tied with the action due to one main reason. It is the manufacture of respiratory and emergency medical supplies. It's definitely not a hard concept to understand how those could come in handy. The question now is, how will the company capitalize on the situation? Looking at the Yahoo page, we see it actually almost never issues press releases, so it's safe to say that those won't affect the situation much. Meanwhile, the chart movements continue to be unsteady, with traders waiting for a definite sign of where the stock is going to be headed before making any changes of their positions. We reckon that Allied Healthcare fundamentals will affect the decision many will make, so we compiled some highlights from the last 10K filed. For the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2014, the company had 1 1/3 million in cash reserves and almost 15 million in total current assets, set against 3.5 million in current liabilities. The ratio is great, but there are some problems, mainly a net loss of 2.8 million, which is a startling contrast to 2013's 1 1/4 million. The reason for this is a 6% drop in sales, which were recorded over $36 million in 2014 and over $38 million in 2013. Allied Healthcare stated in a letter to shareholders that the biggest hit came from Europe and that they see new opportunities for next year. Analysts have set a consensus price target of $4.51 for the company, which is the last finishing touch to report at the moment. This is Martin Nadenov for Hotstock.com.
I have a small amount of money to invest and I want to gamble in the market. I'm looking for a penny stock that'll go up and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million.